tiny toes and my mini dancers. We are going to do a few stretches, and this is a great opportunity for you to show mom and dad just exactly what you learned in class. So we're going to start in our butterflies. We're going to flutter. And this is our most favorite part of the class because we get to tell each other where we're flying to. So Miss Becca is going to fly to Candyland today. Where's Miss Kaylee going to fly to?
I think I'm going to fly to Disneyland.
Oh, that's a good one. Now we're going to reach down and smell those toes. And we're going to sit up really tall. This time let's add our pretty butterfly wings. We're going to fly, fly, fly. All right, now we're going to go into those big straddles. We're going to reach out really wide. And we're going to stretch those arms up all the way by our ears. And we're going to reach to the right. And we're going to touch those toes. And you want to try to get that nose all over your knee. But the most important thing is we don't want to let our knees all bend up like this. We want to keep them as straight as possible. And we're going to stretch on up really tall to the ceiling. Reach to the left side. And you're going to hold it. And you're going to reach up super, super tall. And we're going to reach all the way to the middle. Remember, reach out as far as you can. You'll get that nose and tummy on the floor. Don't let those knees buckle. Keep them straight. And one up.
All right, dancers, now we're going to put our ankles together. We're going to kiss. We're going to mwah. Ankles are going to kiss really tight. Our toes are really pointed. We're going to stretch up, 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 up. And we're going to grab those toes. Now remember, if our knees bend, that means that we're stretching just a little too hard. So we want to keep our legs nice and flat. And even if we can only go a little bit down our legs, that's okay. But we want to keep those legs nice and straight and point our toes really pretty. And now we're going to tuck into our turtles. We're going to stretch up, 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 up. And turtle down to the ground. Keep those behinds on those feet there. Nice and tight like a little turtle. And now we're going to press up into our seals. Look up to the sky. Some of my minis call them mermaids. Just feel like Ariel. And now we're going to sit up on those feet. And we're going to put one foot out in front. And now we're going to put our hands on each side of our feet. And we're going to try to push that foot as far away as we can from those hands. So don't let those hands come off the ground, but push those toes far, far away. They don't like each other very much.
Don't forget, Miss Kaylee, don't want to let those knees turn to the side. That's cheating. So we need to keep that back knee nice and tight.
And now we're going to do both sides. So put that other foot up, up, up. Hands beside each other. And remember, they don't like each other very much. Those hands stay stuck to the ground and those feet push far, far away. Keep those knees tucked under, no cheaters. Miss Becca, what's next?
All right, Miss Kaylee, I think we are going to stand up because we have to work on our handstands. Little one. So the most important thing that she has to know is she has to put her arms up straight because at any time, if her elbows start to bend, as she goes to the floor, her head's going to hit before her hands do. So the arms locked, most important thing. We can have ugly toes, ugly knees, as long as we're safe. All right, so she's going to reach to the floor and she's going to kick up to her handstand, and you are going to help her balance. Now, you want to make sure her knees are tight together and her ankles are tight and her toes are super pointed. When you help her to the ground, have her split her legs so that way she doesn't crash on her landing. Can you do it one more time, Miss Kaylee? All right, so go ahead and reach on up. We call this the airplane. So we go up like an airplane, we lock those knees, we lock those toes, and let her come down nice and soft on her own. All right, moms and dads, if you feel like your little one's ready to try it, we can let her try it on her own. So go ahead, Miss Kaylee, I want you to go ahead and reach those arms up super straight to the ceiling. Don't let those elbows bend. And go ahead and kick straight up to the ceiling. And down. Beautiful job. We are going to work on our somersaults. So we are going to crouch on down. Now, the biggest mistake that everybody does is they think you roll on the top of your head. It's not what you do. You're going to keep that chin tucked all the way to your chest, and we're going to roll the back of the head and put the back of our shoulders on the floor, keeping those knees nice and tight. Now, I know this sounds weird, and I know it's completely impossible to do, but I always like to tell my little ones to put their chin all the way onto their belly, because if they're trying to reach for the belly, it keeps them in a nice tight bow. So again, make sure you're on the back side of yourself, not the top part, because if you let them put their head like this, what happens is when they kick their bottom, then they put their heads back, and then they do this. And we don't want anybody to get hurt. So that's why it's super important we make that nice tight bow, nice and straight.
Alright dancers, now we're going to do our heel stretches. So I want you to go and walk and find yourself a nice sturdy chair or maybe your couch, whatever is about your height. You can hold them really tight so that you have all your balance to do our heel stretches. Then we're going to reach down, we're going to grab our ankle from the outside. So my leg, I'm coming from the outside of my leg, I'm going to grab my ankle really nice and tight and I'm going to stretch it up, 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 up towards the ceiling. Now whenever you think you got it and you can hold that still like a statue, you're going to take your hands up and then come down to your chair, and then sit your foot back down to the ground. We're gonna do that a couple times. We'll do it one more time. Grab our ankle, come up, 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 up. Take that hand up, back down, and stand.